You and I don't know the first thing about making one.
Kind of late in the day to be going to the office, don't you think?
I have some catching up to do.
Yeah. How long is that going to take?
Why?
We're having dinner, 8 o'clock, at the Palace.
Don't tell me you're finally getting it. That we need to do some, you know, regular married people things every now and then.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, well then, why not go all the way? Oh, forget the Palace. We can stay here, and I can cook. We'll make it early so Star can join us. Oh, Star would love that. I can't remember the last time the three of us had dinner together.
Well, I thought you were just trying to protect her from my table manners. All right, look, it's a good idea, kind of. I don't know, we'll do it sometime, maybe. Tonight is more of a business thing. I'm meeting Ian Armitage there.
You still trying to pick his brain about the newspaper business?
Well, yeah, I mean, his dad was a media mogul, and I want to be a media mogul. I'm going to ask him if his dad gave him any tips on what he did.
Now, why would Ian want to encourage potential competitors?
Well, you see, that's where you come in. You can do that lawyer thing. I mean, you know how to push everybody's buttons, you know, get them to open up. Before they know it, they're saying things they never thought they'd say out loud.
And that's why you asked me to dinner, to grill Ian Armitage.
Yeah. It can be relaxed if you want. I mean, you can have a drink or an oyster. Or... Look, you're good at subtle, right? I mean, Ian will never know what hit him.
Sorry, Todd. A business dinner wasn't what I had in mind.
Oh. Right, like you have other plans.
As a matter of fact, I do. And not just for tonight.
You going someplace?
I should just frame this. It's the only thing I have left from our fabulous music festival.
You make it sound like the end, when it's just the beginning. In a couple of months, we'll be packing them in again. We'll have a new sound and lots of new talent.
You think we can pull that off?
Without Jakara, you mean? You want to remind me who thought of the festival in the first place?
I did, but it was just a dream. Jakara was the one who made it all happen.
Okay. But which one of you landed us a name like Erykah Badu?
Look, Uncle RJ, I'm proud of what I did. But I didn't do it by myself. Neither did you, neither did Jakara. We were a team. We were unbeatable. That's what turned me on the most. To think that we could do this and build on what we'd done after the festival.
That's what I wanted too. It was going to be, look out, Newport, here comes Landview. Look, I even had the name of the album, Live from Indigo, the early years. I guess you and I will just have to make that happen by ourselves.
What about Jakara's spirit, her passion, her enthusiasm? That was all part of the mixture.
And now it's gone. But I didn't want her to leave. It was her decision. But she thinks I was trouble? Well, you just wait till she tries to work with Max Holden.
Really? You should have seen her over at Rhodey's the other night. She is so invested in this new partnership. She got up and sang. Oh, Uncle RJ, look, I'm not blaming you.
Yeah, but you think I was wrong to make a deal with Tommy Gregory.
Tommy Gregory is real tight with organized crime. I mean, the man could have put Blue Jay Records out of business.
And that's what I told Jakara. That's why I worked out this compromise. We signed this singer that Tommy's promoting, and Tommy leaves us alone. I thought I was saving Blue Jay. Jakara didn't see it that way.
Well, like you said, the lady made her decision. And even if I don't agree with it, I have to respect it. At least if I want to keep her as my friend.
Well, That's your prerogative. But the woman turned on me, and I don't need a friend like that.
Hey, just go ahead and unload those in the storeroom, okay?
This is talent?
Some of it. Those are recent discoveries. Some of the artists I just signed to my label.
Oh, our label.
Right.
Can't wait to meet him.
Well, I'm working on a schedule, and it will change, but at the moment, Rhodey's is booked with Blue Jay performers all the way to January.
That's great, but I was thinking how nice it would be if I could get involved right now. So maybe we could throw a couple dinners, you know, kind of meet and greet kind of thing, get to know the Blue Jay family.
Hold up. You are not an official member yet.
Do I have to be sworn in on the secret handshake?
No. You write me a check. It goes into the bank, and it clears.
I can do that. You have the check first thing next week.
Good.
Excuse me, Mr. Holden?
Oh, yeah, I'll be right there. Could you keep an eye on the bar while I
sure.
do with my bar supplies?
Miss Principal.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. I've seen your picture in the papers. And I'm a big fan of Blue Jay. Really big. The name's Tommy Gregory.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Beautiful lady. You could not be more wrong.
Mr. Gregory.
Please. Call me Tommy. I just wanted to know what you had in mind to launch my boy, Charlie Patterson. Kid's amazing, isn't he? I keep telling him he's the next Harry Connick Jr.
Isn't one Harry enough?
Don't like the big band sound?
Oh, I love it. But Mr. Gregory, the company that signed your singer doesn't exist anymore.
Would you like to run that by me again?
R.J. Gannon signed your singer, right? But Mr. Gannon is no longer a part of Blue Jay. He's got his own business, and that would include your boy. So I'm not involved.
Sorry. I think you are. You're still the owner of Blue Jay, right? And my talent's signed with Blue Jay.
But under the terms of our partnership, Mr. Gannon was not authorized to make that kind of deal without consulting me first. Something he failed to do. That being the case, your deal with him won't hold up in court.
Maybe not. But I think I'm reading this as a misunderstanding. And we could settle it in a friendly manner. I think you'd regret it, Miss Principal, if you went to court on this one.
Are you threatening me?
What's going on?
Nothing. My friend was just leaving.
Good. This is between Miss Principal and me.
Well, Miss Principal is my partner, so if she said that you were leaving, I suggest you get out.
That's not a very friendly attitude. Mr.
Max Holden.
I'll be sure to remember that. You've misread this situation rather badly, Jakara. I have a lot of friends. They're going to be disappointed with Blue Jay's attitude.
You want to tell me what was going on and who that was?
His name is Tommy Gregory.
Record promoter?
You've heard of him.
Well, I've been checking out the music business. From what I hear, he's bad news and probably connected with the mob.
That's right. And he's the one who was leaning on RJ.
Oh, and now he's come after you.
You know, I appreciate you stepping in, Max. But you may have made it worse by kicking him out.
You know, every line of work I've ever been in, someone like that shows up, tries to muscle you. I've generally found that if you don't put a stop to it right up front, then they just keep coming back.
No, but it's not like that in the music business. They don't have to muscle you. Tommy Gregory's got a hook in a lot of major distributors. That means you wake up one morning and the music stores are telling you, oh, we're sorry, but we don't have any room on our shelves for Blue Jays records.
They can really shut you out like that.
And that's right where this is heading, unless I put a stop to it.
And how are you going to do that?
Well, RJ got us into this mess.
Mm-hmm.
And now he'd better get us out.
Oh, hey, Irby. I got something very special for you, and I know that you love it. Yeah. How are you doing, beautiful? How are you?
Hey, Vlad. What are you doing here?
Well, hopefully doing the same thing that you're going to do here.
Have you been riding since the accident?
No, and I'm actually a little nervous about it.
Really? You strong enough?
Well, that's... Thank you. That's part of the reason that I'm here, because I had all that time in the hospital to think about all the things that I wanted to do once I was strong enough, and now here I am, strong enough, and I'm just afraid I'm not going to be everything that I was. So I thought I would get on there, Irby, and ride, and get a little of my confidence back.
Well, in our personal relationship, you have shown anything but a lack of confidence.
Oh, you don't know. I could have been totally petrified.
Mm-hmm. And what would have helped you over that hurdle?
Well, just consider the pride.
Oh, please, yes. Well, I do from time to time in my darker moments. Take away a couple of $1 billion and what are you left with?
A very tall, handsome man with a tremendous sense of humor, which, of course, you needed when you were stuck on that yacht.
Oh, speaking of which, the yacht. Do you, I'm here somewhere, recognize these?
I don't think so, should I?
Uh-huh. These are the famous missing ignition keys. Yes, the very same ones that you and I couldn't find the night on your rental yacht when you'd slipped the moorings that night. Hmm?
Well, I had the impression that that wasn't one of your favorite evenings.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that, but it could have been disastrous if if we had been swept out to the sea.
I guess so. So what, you just rented the yacht again so we could go back and get it right this time?
Oh, I didn't rent it, I bought it.
What?
So that's it. You're just going to split.
Look, I know you think this is working.
What's working?
This. I helped you make a stable home for Star, or at least one that looked that way to the world.
No, not the world, just the judge until I got custody of the kid. And I got that. So, yeah, I think that this or whatever is working. Now, what? Is it the money? Did you spend $5 million already?
No. It's not about the money. It's about the fact that none of this is real. Our little family, and you don't care. You're fine with the way things are, but I'm not. So I'm gonna go away for a couple days. I just need some time alone to sort things out, that's all.
We had a deal.
And if I break it, you will get back every penny.
You're not going to do this. You're not going to walk away from this.
Todd, you don't need an emotional connection to anyone. But I was kidding myself when I thought I could live that way.
I have Star. So do you.
And Star's the only reason that I've made it this far. But even that's not right. I mean, it's one thing to pretend to the whole world that we're a family. But to pretend to Star, it's made me ashamed of myself. To lie to this child that I love.
Right. So, you don't want to hurt this child. And that's why you're going to walk out on her? So what do I tell Star when she wants to know where you went?
Star will be fine.
Just like you were fine when your mommy ran out on you?
This is different.
How is this different?
I'm coming back.
When?
As soon as my head is clear. I need to sort things out. And in the meanwhile, Judith will be here, and I'll stop by and ask Vicki if she can come by. Star will not be alone.
Whoa.
And who knows? Maybe her father will quit the wheeling and dealing for a little while and spend some time with his daughter.
You're the one who's walking out, and now I'm the bad parent?
Oh, come on. You're a workaholic, and you know it.
I'm trying to give my kid everything that I didn't have when I was growing up.
Yeah, but that wasn't money. You missed out on a family.
Yeah, well, now I got so much money, I bought a family. Now, you read your contract. You signed on to give Star a loving, happy family.
Yeah, so you'd look good during the custody battle while you won, okay? You don't need me anymore. You don't. I was always dispensable. That's why the contract only lasts for a year.
So, what is this, just a warm-up? You're trying to get Star used to the fact that you're going to be gone?
Well, maybe she ought to get used to it. Because I don't care what my contract says. You don't want a family.
How do you know what I want?
I don't know why you don't want a family. Maybe because you almost had one with Blair and Star, and then you lost it, and now you have part of it back. You've got your little girl, and you've decided to settle for that.
I don't settle for anything.
The rest of it's window dressing. I'm window dressing. And, I don't like it. I'm sick of pretending that I do. I have to get away from here. I have to get away from you, Todd.
So, is Eli showing up on time for his community service?
Yeah. He's there every day after school. Helps out whenever he can at the community center. Doesn't get anybody any lip. And to tell you the truth, I'm worried about that kid.
Why? Because he's so quiet?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's that way with me, too. You know, I know he's not happy, but at least he's not stuck in some juvenile home.
And that's what you were afraid of all along, right?
Well, that was my excuse. But I made a big mistake. I should have never covered up for Eli. I tell him not to lie, and then I go ahead and lie to protect him. No.
Carlotta, I think what you were doing, you were just thinking about all those times that Hank was so tough on Antonio.
And I could do nothing about it. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. You know, when Hank and I have gotten closer, I should have trusted him to be fair. But I didn't. Instead, I had this gut instinct that just made me want to protect this kid, and now I can't undo what I've done.
You know that for sure?
Andrew, I told Hank the truth, finally. He was so angry, he just walked away from me. And we haven't spoken since. He may be out of my life for good.
How about Christian?
How do I tell my own son that I lied? That I knew who it was who ruined his beautiful statue?
Would you rather he heard that from somebody else?
Hey.
Hey, Mommy. Hi.
What are you doing here? I told you I could handle the afternoon crowd.
I know, but I had a couple hours off, and I figured you yourself could use some time off, you know, to get your hair done or something. I don't know.
You're worried about me, aren't you?
Well, you've been kind of down, that's all.
I live.
I know Eli hurt you. I know he did. I mean, and you stood up for him. I mean, even to me, even when I was ready to kill the guy. You wanted him to be innocent so badly, you know, and he was just laughing at you the whole time. Because he knew he was guilty as hell.
Christian, he wasn't fooling me.
What do you mean?
I knew Eli was the vandal. And I covered him.
You did what?
Come in.
Hey, Rachel.
Jakara?
Did you make a wrong turn on your way to Rhodey's?
No. But I have a big problem thanks to you, so you are going to solve it for me. So that's the problem. You made the deal with this wise guy, and now he's coming after me.
Well, it does seem Mr. Gregory is eager to promote this kid.
Look, well, I want him out of my face.
You got it.
I'm serious, RJ.
And so am I. I will make sure that Tommy Gregory doesn't bother you again.
Just like that, you're caving in.
Hey, you could take me in 2 rounds any day.
Don't condescend to me, RJ.
Look, I made you a promise. I promised that I would take care of you. Now, that's a promise I intend to keep. Now, even though we aren't partners anymore, I still want things to work out for you. So, if someone leans on you, well, they have to deal with me.
What's the catch?
There isn't one.
Okay, so then what happens to Charlie Patterson? The singer the mob wants #1 with the bullet. A real bullet?
I like Charlie Patterson. I think the kid has talent, so if you don't want him, Rachel and I can do something with him.
How? You're not in the music business anymore.
Well, now, who told you that? You're starting over again, so am I. I mean, I've still got the club as a showcase for talent, and you have Rhodey's. As long as you don't mind a little friendly competition.
Not at all. I think it could help us both to keep that edge that we need.
Who knows? Maybe down the line, we could even be friends again.
We'll see.
Well, seems like a good first step.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Jakara, can we, get together maybe for some dinner?
Now, you know I would love that. So you call me.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Okay, so that went a lot better than I could have hoped.
Well, I thought about what you said. Just because you disagree with Jakara doesn't mean you have to stop respecting her. I guess that's how I feel. I mean, just because we're not partners anymore doesn't mean I have to lose her as a friend, especially to somebody like Max Holden.
I didn't want to stop writing, did you?
No, it was just getting dark, and I thought you might wear yourself out.
Well, I am tired, Ian, but really, I feel terrific.
Well, that's good. I must say I was very impressed watching you put Araby through his paces. You would think that only a couple of months ago you couldn't even walk.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to have to do it again. If I can pull you away from your media empire and off of that boat.
Well, you see, that is the great thing about having an empire. You've conquered all these people, and their job is to keep it going for you.
More time for the water, right?
Actually, I don't really enjoy yachting all that much.
You just bought a very large boat.
I know, but it was a celebration. You see, I I found out this morning that Guy's will has finally cleared.
Oh, and your father died on a yacht.
Actually, he hung on and died in a hospital bed. And I, was definitely thinking about buying one of those to remember him by. But then I thought, no, a yacht's sportier.
You, my friend, are bad.
I know. I should be grateful, and I am, that my supposed father was blown up just before he changed the will so I could inherit the entire Armitage empire.
Well, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Oh, thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
So perhaps do you want to join me tomorrow afternoon? I'm going to christen my new little toy.
Oh, I would love, yes, very much, but I thought that you would prefer to invite Kelly.
Well, that might have been the plan a week ago, but,
Has something happened?
No. It's just that, Kelly has to straighten some things out with Joey Buchanan.
But I always... No.
Go ahead, say it.
No. Well, I always thought that Kelly would eventually get back with Joey. I'm sorry.
Well, if it makes her happy, I can accept that. And if it means me being out of the picture, then I'll just go back to my yacht and brood.
Have you picked a name to christen her with?
Actually, it came to me just recently. I think I'm going to name her in honor of you.
What? The Blair?
The fortune hunter.
Oh, that's perfect.
Glad you approve. Thank you.
But it kind of works for you too, doesn't it?
Well, I suppose it did until this morning, because my fortune is now well in hand.
But will that satisfy you, Ian? Will you always still be restless? I figured you'd want to take a large chunk of that money to help you find your dream. Well, tomorrow at the marina.
Noon.
Whenever you want me.
So you lied to me, and you lied to Hank so Eli Trigger wouldn't get caught? Why? Mom, I don't get it. You know what? I don't get it. Why do you have to protect this kid when you don't even care if you hurt your own son?
Christian, that's not true.
Do you even know what that statue means to me?
Of course.
Do you even know why I made it? Remember the gang violence, huh? Remember how Luna Moody was killed? We needed somebody watching over us. The whole neighborhood did. So I made an angel, because that was all I knew how to do. And I tried to make it as beautiful and as full of love as Luna.
Christian, your statue is beautiful.
Not anymore. Not covered with red paint. Hey, so what if it doesn't come off? Doesn't bother Eli, right?
What Eli did was wrong.
And so was lying to me. Aren't you a bit concerned about the example you're setting for this kid?
Of course I am. But I knew that if I told the truth, that I'd be sending him straight off to juvenile hall. And I decided that was worse. That would be a betrayal that Eli would never forgive.
Ah, so you just decided to lie to me instead.
Because I thought you could understand.
I don't understand. The kid messed up.
And he could have been sent away just like your brother. Don't you remember all those wasted years?
You don't see the difference? Antonio was innocent.
But he got a second chance. And that was exactly what I was trying to give Eli.
He already had a second chance. After he stole Hank's bike and smashed it into a car. Now we're up to number 3. Were you this generous to Antonio, Mom? After he got out of jail and you found out that he was working for Carlo Hester, were you? No. You turned your back on him. On your own flesh and blood.
I'm trying not to make the same mistake.
Why? Why? He's not your son. He's not my brother. He's nothing. Why do you care more about him than you do about your own family?
You okay?
I don't know.
Anything I can can do.
Just keep an eye on the diner. I need to go for a walk.
What's wrong with Carlotta? She didn't say anything when I said hello.
Well, she's just real upset, I guess.
What happened?
Let's just say that Carlotta realized how tough it is to live with a lie.
Why did Eli deface the statue?
I didn't know. You got a brother, right? You ever fight?
We fought like cats and dogs. Especially after my mother left. It was always, you know, Papi, look at me, look at me.
Well, I think it's about the same thing with Eli, you know, in his own self-destructive way. He's jealous of Christian.
Mm-hmm.
He's testing Carlotta. That whole statue fiasco was one big look at me, look at me. You know?
Ah, yes, the joys of family life. All the yelling. All the hurt feelings.
Sound like you miss it.
What, did your family never fight?
My family never fought. Are you kidding me? Of course my family fought. We fought. I hated it. I hated how they fought. But then, I finally got it. You only fight like that with people you love.
I guess. In a real family.
Meaning what? What's with the bag? You going somewhere?
Oh, not far. Just spending a couple days in my old apartment with Rachel.
Ah, sanctuary, huh? Sanctuary in a storm. Yes, you need that. Refuge. That's a necessity with Todd. Kind of like a bomb shelter.
Andrew, Todd didn't do anything to me. I just needed some time away from the penthouse, that's all.
And a quick stop at the diner.
I was hoping Carlotta would be here so I could get, I don't know, a hug, a little human contact.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I mean, because it's nothing, okay? I'll see you around. I'll be all right, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ready for more?
Well, I hope you've worn them out. Because it's time for bed.
Yay! Okay, you two. Let Heather get you ready, and I'll be upstairs to tuck you in. Okay? Come here. Oh.
All right.
Go.
Come on. Come on. Come on, we're going to bed.
Oh. Blair.
Hey, Max. What?
What's this?
Oh, just a couple of juicy T-bone steaks and a very, very, very expensive bottle of champagne.
And we would be celebrating...
Oh, just the fact that I have not lost my touch, that things are definitely heating up between Ian and me.
Well, way to go.
Isn't it great? Sorry.
America tomorrow.
Guess God doesn't pay so good, huh?
Well, Carlotta stepped out, and I'm filling in. Can I get you anything?
Yeah, I'll have one of those little wafer things and a shot glass of red wine.
Looking for Taya?
Maybe.
She left. And I got the distinct impression she didn't want company.
Well, I don't want to be her company. We're married. Where'd she go?
She didn't tell you. I figure she doesn't want you to know.
So you did talk to her?
Yes, I did.
So where is she?
She needed a break from the 21st floor, Todd. And that's about the extent of my information.
What's that?
This is a list of artists from New York that I think you should take a look at.
Oh, yeah, if Jakara hasn't grabbed them. Gannon. Yeah, hold on a minute. Look, Rachel, I'm sorry, but this is important.
Who is it?
It's my tax attorney. It's a long story.
Okay, well, I have to go home anyway to get ready for tonight. I'll see you later.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. What's happening? No, that's not good enough. I want you to move on this thing, Claude. Now, you think of something. That's why you get the big bucks. Look, I need something effective and something fast.
Told you could do it.
Can you believe it that he bought that yacht? And he is naming it after me. Thank you.
The gold digger?
Oh, darn it. You almost ruined the joke. No, the fortune hunter.
Oh, much more romantic.
Oh, I think so.
Well, then, here's to the fortune hunter. May she get that pot of gold at the end of her billionaire's rainbow.
Well, how can I fail with you helping me every step of the way?